So during my school days, I was much interested to work for for Indian Army as an officer. Beginning, it was completely being a North Indian. We have different surroundings, different culture. Everything was new. One of our officials from the college, they advised me, "Why did you join this course? Since to be the part of for anyone, it's dream to be the part of Ramchandra." Hello everyone, Namaste, Vanakkam. Before I say something, let me introduce you myself. I'm Nitesh, currently working with Hamad Medical Corporation Ambulance Service Department since 2018. Before here, I worked in Bahrain for 2 years, and prior to that, I was in New Delhi, India. I'm a ACE certified instructor for BLS, ACLS and PAL since last 9 years. I'm a Southeast Asia Pacific international instructor for Project Hope. The Hope is something called Hospital Occupational and Preparedness Emergency, where we are basically deal with the hospital disaster related programs. I also worked with many international INGOs and some of the Government of India project. Today I'm here to share with you my professional journey from schooling to till date. So during my school days, I was much interested to work for Indian Army as an officer. But suddenly I don't know how my mind changed, and then I decided to practice medicine. So during my plus 2, one of my brother's friend, he joined this course in Ramchandra, and he advised him, if Nitesh is interested, let him come and join this course. There's a good career in India, even more than India. There's a high demand in abroad. Then I filled the form, I went for the test, and I got the admission letter to join this. Not only just this course, there was many other courses they offered me, but it was pre-decided to join BSc Emergency Trauma Care and Technology. So I joined IS. In the beginning, it was completely being a North Indian. We have different surroundings, different culture. Everything was new. But I was just young, and we have around 8 to 10 North Indian friends. So it was really good time in the beginning. I didn't feel much where we were. It was very hectic, no doubt, in the first year. And slowly, yes, you started feeling maybe I did wrong decision by joining this course. Since I see some of other colleagues, other departments colleagues, we know that they have this, they have that, and for us, everything we have to do. There's no such platform where we can go and approach and they can help us. Even one of our officials from the college, they advised me, "Why did you join this course? Since we have different thinking, we have different personality," like that what they said. Because they used to see me with my MBBS and dentist friends, so they think, why he's wasting his time. But I told him, "Sir, it's not about joining this course. What I understand personally, if you're best in your field, if you're really talented, there's a demand, there's everything wherever you go in the world." And now I can say what I told him, that is true. So my UG life was really very exciting. I don't have any words to explain you the way we enjoyed. It's completely outstanding campus. It's a dream to be the part of, for anyone, it's a dream to be the part of Ramchandra. Even now we feel sometimes, let's leave everything, go back to the college and join this course. I really say thanks to Nirmala ma'am, Kavita ma'am, and our HOD TVR sir for giving us such a wonderful platform where we can enhance our skills, knowledge, and everything. The campus has given us everything. It's complete package, I can say. And for me, it's become routine for me from the first day itself to go to the library and make our own note, not just following the paramedical related books. Personally, if you ask me, I never studied just a paramedical book. I always go for the maximum, because I decided it's not just about doing this course. It's all about how knowledgeable you are, how skilled you are, how much knowledge you have. Wherever you go, they will ask you some questions, and everything it comes if you have everything. Otherwise, nobody will hire us, nobody will give you a good package. So in the beginning itself, I decided to go for maximum. I started studying every medicine book and trying to make best note for me, and that has really helped me. And first year, how I passed, I don't remember. Second year, when I was in third year, then I was thinking, I was little emotional. After a few months, I leave this college. During my final year, it was very tough for me to take this decision. Shall I go for the PG or shall I go for the job? Because that time there was PG in Hyderabad EMRI, and there was 1 year diploma in Pune. But I decided to go for the job and do the PG and some other courses in another subject, and then good UG from Ramchandra, there's no point for doing the master. Then I went back to Delhi and started searching for the job. So in the beginning, the actual problem what I faced, wherever I go, they used to ask me some question. They take my interview, but after that they say, I can give you recommendation only, but HR has to join you. And HR has the biggest question, which post? Are you OT technician? Are you dialysis technician? Are you lab technician? So we used to say, no, you're ambulance paramedic, you're emergency specialist, emergency paramedic. They used to say, sorry sir, we don't have such position in the hospital. In the future, maybe whenever it comes. So I went many big hospitals, some of the places even they ask us to perform some skills. So we used to do that. I never failed for any such things, and they're very happy. Even I can say many of the places they say, I can hire you from my pocket. I'm so happy, but the problem is the organization don't have such posts. So it was a really struggling time. I was thinking I really did mistake by doing this course, but yes, I got the job in one good hospital for a few days only, and after that I got another opportunity from the Max where I worked around 5 years. So when I joined Max, it was completely different experience. Not only working as a clinical, I got the opportunity to work as an instructor, and there I became the instructor. It was my dream to become the instructor from a college itself. When I saw our instructor in Ramchandra, I decided to become the instructor. So they gave me the IP there. I became an instructor. I started teaching on my extra time. I started learning administrative skills, deal with some international delegates. And then that time, my HOD was Dr. Nitesh Kumar. I guess maybe some of you know, he was a former president of SEMI and former president of Asian Society of Emergency Medicine. So getting connection with Dr. Kohli, Dr. Shirna, Dr. Venu, Dr. Jena, and all, it gave me completely different mindset. I feel like the skies are limited. And then I started working with them. We organized IMCON conference in Delhi, and later on we did Asian in Delhi. So that time I have, a completely different thought. It's beyond the boundary. It's not just about what I faced earlier. Forget the past and keep learning, keep improving. And by the time I did 2 postgraduate diploma, one in diabetic educator, one in quality management. Then I did Master of Public Health and one more in hospital management. I decided it's not just about what you've done. So use the background and do whatever best you can do. Be the academics, be in a quality, then be a good clinical staff. So wherever you get the opportunities, you can fit in everything. So why I'm telling you, being a fresher or anyone, don't just for few things think that you made wrong decision or right decision. Keep learning, keep improving, and that really pays. Even if you have did 1 day of workshop, 1 day of training, that will pay you million times of back. It's my personal experience, I'm telling you. So I joined the job, and then yes, initially there was not much work. I can say just load and go type of the patient. Then slowly, I get from the hospital itself, I joined another branch where our seniors are working. So there basically for the paramedics was completely different, things. The paramedics are the one who was responsible for managing each and every patient. It doesn't matter it's a non-emergency or it's cardiac arrest, and they get full-fledged. You can do the intubation, you can do each and everything. It's all up to you because they know us. They know who is actual paramedics, especially from Ramchandra. They gave more respect because one of the doctor was there. He studied from Ramchandra. So one of my seniors, he left, then I decided to join there. So I worked around 2 years there, and I did many such cases. I'll discuss with you one scenario which was unsafe, but I managed. So what I can say, being a paramedic is not just about managing the patients. You need to be very good in communication, your presence of mind, and you should be proactive. Why I'm telling you? Because other professionals are working in a controlled climate. They are treating the disease, but being a professional, being a EMS professional, you're not just working in uncontrolled climate and you're fighting with the death, which is somehow I can say we did something good. So the God has gave us this opportunity to make the difference in someone's life by doing our maximum and the best practices. So yes, on and off, I can say it was good experience. I did my best, and during those tenure, one of the case was really completely unsafe. And then later on, yes, I don't know what went wrong or what went right. I have been awarded by Government of India for managing that patient. Later on, we got the conference. There was one conference organized by the hospital. So they decided to honor some of their staff, so my name was there. I'm satisfied with my career, and sometimes I used to feel I want to be this if I have done some other courses, seriously, because I never thought I have limited scope just to practice in ambulance or emergency department. I feel, the God has gave us one of the biggest platform. The whole sky is yours. Wherever you want, you can go. So I want you all to never limit yourself. If you have just completed it course, keep doing some academics. If you wanted to do the master, please go for the master. And any specialization, if you are willing to continue EMS, please go for the EMS. It's always better to have the master degree. But more than that, I want you all to do something. Never stop your academic things. If you're willing to teach, the best way to start your academic journey by doing these small courses. And here you get connection with many doctors, many friends, many organizations, which give you completely different platform. If you are interested, do some courses related to the quality, which is one of the most demanded thing in India right now. And always keep learning. Even if you ask me, I used to study now also whenever I get time, even half an hour per day. How good you are is all about your knowledge and skills only. And that is only wherever you go, anyone can ask you or can ask you, what do you know, how you can explain them. Trust me, after my first job, I never interviewed in India because the person who is going to interview, he was my student in some of my ACLS course. So if you have developed those things, it becomes so, smooth, easy for you. And then you keep getting many things. And especially EMS professionals are, it's not easy, but it's not tough in the sense of we think we don't have anything, but just think we have everything. We can fit in every shape. We have everything to do it. Either we wanted to work as a trainer, you can work as a trainer. Now there are many institutes, they are recruiting trainer, and we are one of the most demanded one. If you ask me in Delhi, many of my, not even paramedics, many of my friends, they just did 1 year diploma. And right now, the way they are doing, I really feel, completely, I feel proud of them. They are earning even 1 lakh plus in India, and they are not working as a full-time, just as a freelance, as an instructor. They just goes to some of the institute, and they pay them per day basis. Even they have many offers to work as an instructor, but they're not willing to do. Whenever they call me, sir, shall I go for job? I said, it's up to you. So I can just say, guys, don't feel bad. Don't think there's no scopes. Yes, in the beginning of your career, you may have some difficulties in the regards of salary or not getting good job. But once you have few years of experience, be in touch with us. There's many organizations. I'm sure here in Qatar, they are going to recruit after a few months. If they are going to recruit, be in touch. We can give you the details. You can apply for the job. In Dubai, there's a recruitment. In Abu Dhabi, and even now, there's many agencies they're recruiting in even in a Western country like UK, Ireland, even in Australia, New Zealand, you can apply. So it's all up to you where you wanted to go, and plan yourself accordingly. Yes, if some of you wanted to switch your career, it's all up to you. But overall, I can say yes, this is one of the most unhappening profession. When you think back, that someone is laughing, someone is enjoying their life where someone could say he's normal. And based on our work, what we did in the initial pre-hospital management, if you have just saved his life, it's not just saving one person's life, it's about saving their family. And this noble cause was done by you. So nothing exciting, nothing beyond this line, I can say. So overall, I can say, guys, stay motivated. There is a scope. Only think how knowledgeable, how skilled, how talented you are. Never limit yourself with just ambulance paramedic. There's beyond paramedics. Be the best of you, and that only can come once you are educated, you have knowledge out of the line. It's not just about reading one books and getting 90% marks in my course. It's all about how skilled you are, how knowledgeable you are, and that will give you a wonderful platform. And trust me, my country, even our country, in future is going to be better than now. And now, if you ask me, in the last 1 decade, when I started my journey and what I can see now is completely different. And it's going to be more different. Even it's my dream to work for the EMS betterment. And I'm sure once I come back to India, I will approach government organization. I will approach UGC to give us more recognition and give us a platform like other departments, other branches. Before I say something, let me say thanks to Medicmode and a special thanks to Javed for taking such initiative during this EMS week and always working for the EMS betterment for our country. We are really proud of you, Javed. You are just completed your UG and a PG, and we had the staff of the thought to work for the EMS friends, trying to give them better opportunities, trying to solve their day-to-day problem, which is truly inspiring. And yes, guys, be in touch, and you may get my details from Javed. And if you wanted to contact me for any type of suggestion, advice, anything, I'll be very happy to guide you, instruct you, and trust me, the future is ours, and you are going to rock. So guys, stay motivated, keep learning, and keep saving lives. All the best.